watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker Tyler Luke, set to get this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Oh, right.
A tight end in motion now. Once again, it's Bigsby. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he's in. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Texans. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
2. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. On play action, here's Jackson. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A gain of a yard.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Yo.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Raven first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. Taking off. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Pistol formation with Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
No, we changed it. Report.
4th down, Jackson. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. That is caught out wide on the RPO. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got him in. That's Watson. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Bigsby. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. This one, downfield. Taken in by Higgins. A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Texans first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Bigsby. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
It'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
And the Texans.
Go.
First and goal.
Bigsby. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
They'll run with Bigsby, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Here we go. Slot. Another slot. 11.
On fourth down, Stroud. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Houston.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On one, ready? Middle. 180. Get up and change it. 180. Ready, shot.
On first and 10. Jackson fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
44-yard line.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
His 48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Third down and 9.
It's hot. It's hot. Alrighty. It's hot. No, we changed it. You are X. You are X.
From the gun, Jackson. That is hard. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. He'll pull forward for about a yard. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now he's got third down coming up.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Fuller. And the Texans will take over here just shy of the 30. On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Throwing on second down. Stroud. That'll screen set up for Bigsby. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down.
So Pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
They'll try it now with Bigsby. And he's going to have a Texans first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. And the Ravens
from the 46. Here's 2nd down and 3. On play action, Stroud moving outside the pocket, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Finally, this defense has been searching for a big play after giving up 2 touchdowns on the previous 2 drives. They're going to need more of that. They have to find more impactful plays that end drives and get the ball back to their offense.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A pickup there of 28 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll motion the slot man right. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Here's Stroud. Out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Oh, hey, look at hot, look at hot. Hey, south. Bunty.
Throwing is Stroud. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. Looking for the pylons, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. The first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. To throw, it's Stroud. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Texans. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs. No problem there on the extra point, and the Texans will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
No, we changed it.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this.
Yeah.
A first down throw for Jackson. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and inches.
At the 42-yard line.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Hey.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Rolling right. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do was get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back. Lamar Jackson, touchdown Baltimore. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a 1-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
First down, Texans.
Ready? Hey, foul. Look the hot. 19 Texans.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. This one complete to Higgins. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll air one out for Higgins. He's got it! And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Here's Stroud. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Off the play fake. Jackson forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Whoa. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
They get 22 yards there. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
We gotta make it move.
Second and 10.
We gotta make it happen. Hey, Ozzy, select. Middle. What ain't it? Hey, shot. We changed it. Sit up.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Third and short, Jackson. Flush to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. RPO, that one is complete. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
180. Hey, shot.
Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now we get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Can the defense do it again? From the 1. Third down now, and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now, the tension mounts. 4th and goal. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Hey, middle.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Lamar Jackson, touchdown Ravens. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. The extra point is good, and the Ravens draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Ooh. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Looking for his tight end on the quarter route. He's got it. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down at the 45-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Bigsby. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At the 44-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, they're going to run, and it's Bigsby. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
On the move left, taking off. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
And this is one of the downfalls to man coverage, Mike. Anytime the defender's eyes are so locked in on their responsibility, there's not a lot of guys with eyes on the quarterback. In this case, he escapes the pocket, becomes open, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
6-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
As they try to run it here. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Oh, 18. What's that?
They send the tight end in motion. He'll try and run here with Bigsby. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Houston. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Texans have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
No, we changed it. Hey, report. Report. You.
From the gun, Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 33, here's 2nd and a yard.
At the 33-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, Baltimore.
You gotta make a move. Get out. You gotta make it happen. Yo. Hey, watch the back on this play. Watch the back on this play.
Now, Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And the defense isn't going to let him wiggle out of that one. They force him out behind the line of scrimmage. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Again, it's Jackson. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Jackson up top again. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. This one going to be sniffed out. Thrown up in the backfield. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Back at the 34-yard line.
To the air one more time with Jackson. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out. And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
On second down, Stroud. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked up by Nate Wiggins. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
They'll work now on second and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Texans' 30-yard line.
They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. Oh, and they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Get on! Get on! 13. Go ahead. We change it. Go. Sit up.
Jackson now. Flush to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
Hey.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's caught by Gibbs.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal.
What? No, we changed it. Hey, Ozzy, sit up. 180. What is shot?
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one intercepted. They're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Already.
They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Outside, that's Bigsby. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Here's Bigsby. Room to run at the 35. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will dive into the end zone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Houston. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. The extra point is good. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Second and 6.
It is second and 6. Back to throw, Jackson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Fourth down.
Hey, Ozzy! We changed it. 13.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
All right.
On play action, Stroud. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to get the football at their own 23.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Report!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
You are X. Sit on!
Jackson now to throw on first down. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raven first down.
No, we changed it. Middle.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Jackson on the run to the right. And he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
We changed it. Sit up!
Play action now. Jackson. That's to the end zone. Where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage. Hustling that one free. It'll be second down now.
At the 21-yard line.
Hey, middle.
Now it's Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Hey! It's up!
Off the play fake. Jackson. what they do here. This is 4th and long. From the gun, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. This is a big ask, and the defense turns them away. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win.